Welcome to the 40th session of this AI Film Studio series and the 13th in the series of AI for Bharat Audio Pipeline. In this session, we will continue our local AI dubbing pipeline by setting up Phase 5 text-to-speech using AI4Bharat IndicF5. After completing transcription and translation in the first 4 phases, this step focuses on converting translated Indian language test segments into natural-sounding speech. We will set up TTS environment inside WSL2 Ubuntu, configure GPU support, install the required dependencies, and test IndicF5 with a sample Hindi voice output. By the end of this part, our pipeline will move one step closer to becoming a complete local AI dubbing studio. Before we start, come into the YouTube video page or the e-learning page. If you scroll down in the description, if you click on more, you are provided with a Patreon link. Click on this link. This will open the AI Film Studio Setup and Filmmaking Patreon page, and if you scroll down, you are provided with 40 Phase 5 Indic5 resources.zip file. Click on this link to download it. Once it is downloaded, open in the Downloads folder, right-click and choose Extract All. Click on the Extract button. In this folder, you have Phase 5 folder. If you open it, you have 2 Python scripts. Come back one level in Explorer, select this Phase 5 folder and copy it. Come into my PC AI Studio audio script. I will right click and paste it. I will come back to my downloaded folder, select this amitabh_voice.wave, right click and copy it. Come back to AI Studio audio input audio, right click, paste it. In the browser, type AI for Bharat space IndicF5 Hugging Face. These 3 keywords I will add it. The very first link here that comes is this AI4Bharat IndicF5. If I click on this link, I have already logged into Hugging Face. I have shown you how to create the account. In the account, I will come into Access Tokens. I have already created this value and I have saved it in a Word document. I will come back twice to come to my Hugging Face AI4Bharat IndicF5 page, and here so I will click on Agree and Accept repository. Close my browser, come into my search, type WSL, click on Run as Administrator to open our Linux command prompt in Windows. To know the version of Ubuntu installed, I will type lsb_release -a, and if I press enter, currently I have Ubuntu 24.04 installed. I have to verify whether I have access to my AI Studio folder in Linux. I will type ls space path /mnt/DAI Studio, and if I press enter and if you see all these folders, it means I have access to my AI Studio folder. Type sudo app update, press enter, and when I type sudo, I have to give the password. Enter your root password and press enter. The repositories will be updated. Type sudo apt upgrade -y and press enter. Ubuntu packages will be updated to the latest version. I have to install some tool. Type sudo apt install, add -y, install git space wget space curl space build -essential space ffmpeg space libsnd file 1. And if I press enter, so now all these packages will be downloaded and installed. Let us check ffmpeg -version, and if I press enter, you can see the version number here. This means that ffmpeg is correctly installed. Next, I have to see whether my WSL2 is accessing my graphic card. I'll type NVIDIA -SMI. If I press enter, if you see the version number of your driver, VRAM, video RAM 16 GB, and the name of your graphic card, means graphic card is correctly recognized by your WSL Linux platform. I want you to create a few folders. I can directly type here mkdir and I can create the folder. But if you are accustomed to Windows Explorer, you can come into your search Windows Explorer to access the WSL2 folder, add /, type WSL, add $, and press enter. Now you can see a folder called Ubuntu 24.04. If I double click it, you will come into the root folder of Ubuntu. Inside this, I will come into home. I will come into Sattvi. You can see the folder AI Studio. I will open AI Studio. I will right click and I will create a new folder and I will call this folder as IndicF5. I will come into then in model folder. Already I have the Hugging Face folder. I will come into my PC, D drive, AI Studio. Inside audio output, right click and create a new folder and I will call this folder as TTS. Come back to my Ubuntu folder. I will come into the address bar, add to /WSL $ and press enter. Come into this Ubuntu 24.04 folder and in it come into home folder, Satvik folder. You have this AI Studio folder and here I have created two folders, Conda_envs, Conda_pkg. I will come into my Linux prompt and type Conda config, add to -add. I am going to add my envs dirs path to home forward AI Studio forward Conda_envs folder and press enter. It has already been added. Similarly, to set my packages folder, I will type Conda config add pkgs_dirs home /AI Studio /. This I will set it to Conda_pkgs and if I press enter, this also has been added. To check whether it has been added, I will type Conda config --show envs_dirs and if I press enter, it will show the path. Similarly, Conda config --show, I will show pkgs_dirs. The path is correctly set. I should also add my Hugging Face path. I come back to my browser and in this Ubuntu, in Satvik, I have created a model folder and in that I have the Hugging Face folder. I will come back and add echo. I will add a code export hf_home. I will add inverted comma. The path is, I will add the tilde sign /, this is the home. I will add AI Studio $ tilde sign, this is for home /AI Studio /. I will come into models /Hugging Face and I will end it with inverted comma and I have to add two arrows. Home folder /period bash. I will end it with quote and if I press enter, see this path has been exported. Type echo add quote export hf_hub_cache and I will set it path equal to in inverted comma. I will add $. I will add my home directory /period bash rc /AI Studio /models /Hugging Face / I will create a folder hub here. I will end the inverted comma and I will add two arrows and I will add it to my home /period bash rc file. End it with the code and press enter and this has been exported. Now just to find out whether it has been exported correctly, I will type echo and then $hf_home and if I press enter, it should show the path. Similarly, I will type echo then $hf_hub_cache and if I press enter, it should show this path. I am now going to start with a new Conda environment. To create the new environment, type mamba create -n, the name of my environment, Indic-TTS. Say I'm going to install Python is equal to 3.10 version -y and I will press enter. This new environment will be created. Then I have to activate it. So to activate it, Conda activate name of my environment, Indic-TTS. So now if you see Indic-TTS before the command here, Indic-TTS is the active environment. Type python-m pip install. First I am going to upgrade pip. So I will add to -upgrade pip space next setup tools space wheel. And if I press enter, all these libraries are already installed. Our next mission is to install the PyTorch. So I have to install the torch. Type pip install Torch, Torch Vision, Torch Audio. From where I am going to install, it is from an URL. So I will add 2 hyphen index hyphen URL, and the URL will be space https://download.pytorch.org/whl/cu12. So I'm going to install the CUDA 12.8 version. If I press enter, now wait till Torch Vision and Torch Audio is downloaded and installed in your environment. So now the installation is complete, and we have to now test whether this Torch is correctly working in the environment. If you come into your Explorer in D drive AI Studio audio script, I have already provided you with check_torch_gpu.py. If you doesn't have this file, you can go to the Patreon page and download it. I will come back to my Linux command prompt, type Python and the executing file path. It is /mnt/d AI Studio /audio /scripts, and in that I have to use check_torch_gpu.py, and if I press enter, and if you see the GPU count as 1, CUDA available true, and the name of your GPU, the total VRAM, it means the Torch is recognizing your GPU perfectly. Types clear to clear the screen. I have to install a few dependencies that are needed for my IndicF5, and the first one is the transformers, and I have to install a specific version. So I will add pip install, and instead of typing transformers directly, I will put inverted comma transformers, add to equal sign, and 4.49.0 and end it with inverted comma. This is the version I need, and if I press enter, this version of transformers will be installed. Next, pip install inverted comma accelerate to equal sign, version number is 0.33.0, end it with inverted comma, and if I press enter, accelerate is now successfully installed. Next, I have to install the Hugging Face Hub. Pip install, add inverted comma, Hugging Face -hub, add to equal sign, and the version I want to install is 0.29.0, end it with inverted comma and press enter. Then the fourth dependency is pip install, add inverted comma, it is safe tensors, add to equal sign, the version is 0.4.3, end the inverted comma, and if I press enter, safe tensors is installed. Fifth dependency is pip install space, again add inverted comma sound file, add to equal sign, and the version number I need is 0.12.1, end it with inverted comma and press enter. Again, I will add pip install, and the sixth dependency is space inverted comma. I should install scipy skippy to equal sign, and the version number I need is 1.13.0, end the inverted comma and press enter. Next, pip install. The seventh one is add again the inverted comma numpy, add to equal sign, and the version I need is 1.26.4, end the inverted comma and press enter. Now it is already installed, so I will again type pip install, add inverted comma, and this time I have to install sentence piece, add to equal sign 0.2.0, add inverted comma and press enter. Next, I have to install pip install, add inverted comma. I am going to install protobuf, add to equal sign, and the version is 4.25.8, end it with inverted comma and press enter. Next, I have to install pip install, add an inverted comma, pydub, add to equal sign, and the version is 0.25.1, end it with inverted comma and press enter. Then I will install pip install libros, librosa space tqdm space pandas. These three I am going to install the latest versions. Press enter to do these installations. And finally, I need pip install torch product and press enter to do the installation. Now coming to the Explorer, in the address bar, put 2 backward slashes, WSL $, and press enter. You have this Ubuntu hard disk. Open this Ubuntu hard disk, Home Satvik AI Studio, and here I have created Indic F5 folder. So now I will come back, Linux command prompt, will add cd space home / AI Studio / and in that I have to come to Indic F5 folder, press enter, and you are now inside this Indic F5 folder. If you come into your browser and type Indic F5 GitHub and press enter, the first link here, AI4Bharat IndicF5. So this is the site from where I am going to pull this AI4Bharat. I can just select this address, right click and copy it. Now coming back to my command prompt, type git space clone, then I will just right click to place this address. I will press the right arrow key, then https github.com AI4Bharat IndicF5, and in the end I have to add .git. If I press enter, this cloning will happen and the entire file will be copied onto my Indic F5 folder. If I press ls and if I check, I have another Indic F5 folder created here. So I will type cd I capital Indic F5, and if I press enter, I am now inside this Indic F5 folder, which is inside the Indic F5 folder. I have to do the installation of Indic F5. Type pip install, add -e, and the installation location, I have to install it in the same folder. So I will just add period, and now if I press enter, the entire Indic F5 package will now be installed. I have to check whether my entire Indic F5 dependencies are correctly installed. So to check it, if you come into your Explorer, PC, D drive, AI Studio, audio, scripts, in phase 5, I have provided you with this file, check_Indic5 dependencies.py. Right click and open it. Here we are going to import transformer and we are going to check whether all the models can get loaded in Indic F5. I will close my Visual Studio Code also, but before running this, I have to authenticate Hugging Face account. So I will type Hugging Face -cli login, add a space, then add to -token, press space. Now come back to your folder and in DAI Studio, here in Hugging Face AI4Bharat access token.txt. If I double click and open it, I will press Ctrl A to copy this key, right click and copy this, come back to my command prompt and just right click to paste this, press arrow to come out. If I press enter, so now the authentication will be done. Next, to check whether the authentication has happened correctly, I will type Hugging Face -cli who am I, and if I press enter, you should see your username and organization. This means you have logged in correctly. I will type Python space and the path to my script file /mnt/ then d/AI Studio /audio /scripts /phase 5 / and the file name is check_Indic F5 dependencies.py. And now if I press enter, it is now going to just check all the rules. This transformers_cache line has been removed. This is a warning. This is not an error. So you need not worry about it. And once you see this message, it means that you are now ready to use this Indic F5 model. And finally, to convert our translated script into audio, if you come into the Explorer AI Studio Audio Scripts Phase 5, I have provided you with one file test underscore IndicF5 hindi.py. Now I will right click this file and open it, and in this file you can see that I have added a text in Hindi. The text that you are seeing here, Namaste, ye hamara staniya, this text is actually the script that needs to be converted into audio. But in case of IndicF5, you have to remember one thing. You have to use a reference audio. That is, if you want anyone's voice, say for example, here I am using Amitabh voice. So I have taken a sample of Amitabh voice, and whatever he has spoken in this audio is pasted as the reference text here. So you can see the reference text. In MNT AI Studio Audio Output TTS, this file will be saved with this name, and the sampling rate is set at 24,000 Hz. So if you come into the Explorer in AI Studio Audio Input Audio, I have provided this Amitabh underscore voice.wave. So if you right click and play this voice,
कि लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार.
Remember, you have to take 15 seconds audio. The length of your reference audio should not be more than 15 seconds. So I will close it, and whatever he is speaking here is pasted here as the reference text. I have to execute this file, and the audio translation will be done. So I will close my Visual Studio Code, come back to my Linux command prompt, and I will call Python space, and the path to my file is /MNT/D/AI Studio /audio/scripts /phase5, and the file name is test underscore IndicF5 underscore Hindi period py. If I press enter, it is going to download the required models. You can see here 1.4 GB size model is getting downloaded. The code will be executed. It is showing an error, Amitabh voice not found, because in the script I have put this inside a Hindi folder. So I have to come back here to audio input, and in audio I have to create a folder by name Hindi, and inside this folder I have to put this Amitabh underscore voice. Now I will come back, press the up arrow to call my previous command, and now if I execute it, now the model is already downloaded, and you can see it is generating the speech, and it has saved it in the audio output TTS folder. So if I come here into my Explorer audio output TTS, you have the test file, and if I right click and open it and play it,
नमस्ते, ये हमारे स्थानीय AI डबिंग पाइपलाइन का पहला हिंदी वॉइस टेस्ट है.
you can precisely hear the voice with Amitabh voice. So in this session, we have successfully installed this IndicF5 model, added all the dependencies, and we have run one sample file. But our mission is to convert our JSON files into audio. In our next session, we are going to run a full-fledged script which I am going to provide to you, and we are going to build up this audio pipeline to convert any of the language JSON files that we have created in phase 4 into audio.